I watched Man vs. Game do the whole Ninja Gaiden playthrough, and it was a beautiful looking playthrough. Alright, so we're still making wood. We're probably going to go ahead and... I think... pull this off here and go ahead and make some more coal for the night. What do we need for the next research topic? Let's check this out real quick. Oh, we have enough for it. Probably do that. Or we're going to get generator efficiency upgrade. No, let's do overdrive coupling. We have enough for the next couple. Oh, we have more than enough people to work there. This will be great. Everything's okay, Chad. 15 workers unemployed, so they're all going to go work at the hunter side. We probably should have upgraded additional research capability. No, sorry, additional hunting capabilities when we had the chance, but we don't have the chance anymore. So I'm trying to think if we should switch back to soup for a while. We may want to do that. Let's also go ahead and lower discontent a little bit. Although this just ups hope. Actually, we don't want to do that. We're going to use the prison to lower discontent. Round up the prisoners. We must do it. Yeah. Whoa! I did not realize that. Why did that decrease hope so much? Is that just an unpop? Oh, wait. It's because that's why. It was actually because we took someone out of our propaganda center. So that's okay. That's fine. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Classic PS4, the PCs, the streams versions just don't work on modern PCs. Annoying as fiasco. I believe you. I've actually never played a Grand Theft Auto game, and I don't think I don't know if I ever will. They just don't really seem like my style for some reason. I'm not sure if I would enjoy the Grand Theft Auto games. But maybe I'm wrong about that. I kind of feel that might be a thing. But someone beating Ninja Gaiden 2's hardest setting without taking any damage? I don't believe that. Though I guess if you can do it in Dark Souls, you can probably do it in Ninja Gaiden 2, but Ninja Gaiden's hardest settings are notoriously absolutely ridiculous. Oops. Ah, shit. How is there no one working here? I'm so confused, chat. The prisoners, they're running free! How dare they? This is crazy. What the hell? Try it, Grand Theft Classics are classics. The dialogues, characters, everything just works. I believe you. I just don't know if I'm necessarily down to do it. I don't know. They just don't really seem like my style of game for some reason. I don't know if I feel like I would enjoy them. That was so weird that everyone escaped there. I don't know why that was. We had all the employees there. I guess too many guards left. I think that must have been it. Alright, nice. So the propaganda center is going to get really chilly in a little bit. It is currently maintaining a large portion. And try other retro games? Maybe. Yeah, like I said, when new games come out, we often will go back and play their prequels. Like The Last of Us. Like The Last of Us. So people are going to continue dying here, so let's actually go ahead and sign into LOL's ceremonial funerals. That way when people do die in the future due to the very, very cold temperatures, so hopefully we'll be able to minimize that, it won't be a lot of people. Resolve this from the incoming refugees. Huh. Feed all the hungry. What's our research looking like? Okay, it's looking okay. Our research is looking okay. Oh, let's go ahead and max workers out. We gotta do that. Last of Us Retro, God, we are old! Well, I mean, if you're saying some of the old, some of the games you're listing are not much newer than that, right? The Last of Us came out, what, 5 years ago now? Maybe even more than that? I don't know. Actually, yeah, it was more than that, right? It was 6 years ago. So not retro, but older. God of War, there we go, we did God of War 3. God of War, no. We are old. God, we are old. The game, oh, I see. 2013, yeah, so there we go. That's a decent amount of time ago. The second wave of refugees. 25 of them ill, 25 gravely ill. So here's the deal, guys. Last time we only let the healthy in. This time I think we're gonna let everyone in and just have them amputate all 25 of those people. Let's see. Just build igloos, auto warmer. Would they be though, Pajama Dad? Would they be warmer than a full-blown house? I don't know. But if we could, I would, because that would be hilarious. I would love to have a whole city of just straight up igloos all the way down. That'd be amazing. Oh, golly gee. We really let's build some more resource hunters huts. So we are just building all these out in the cold because they don't need to be heated, which is really not. Oh, that's awful spacing. Let's get rid of that. Dude, oh, it's still bad. Still bad. Play Club Penguin. Wait a second. Didn't Club Penguin get disbanded? I think it did. I think they got rid of it. For the servers all got taken down. Sadly. Hey. An awful torment upon our generation. We do need to go and help some more people as well. Let's go and build some houses, I think. Wherever we can where it's warm. This is already warm. We'll just turn this to a 24-hour heater instead of a just during working hours heater. So let's just go ahead and do that. Club Penguin is dead. I thought so. I thought so. We must have igloos. We must. Alright, so we're getting some more workers because we are having people that were amputated continue to work. We're also having a huge influx of workers just with the population that's coming in. This is actually going pretty well. These are all our unheated buildings, and golly gee, do we have a lot of them. We're going to go ahead and assign a bunch of people to work there, because why not? Poor Club Penguin. Please, RuneScape is still breathing. Yes, it is. There's another game that I never played. The hungry are fed. Most of the hungry have had a meal and are somewhat satisfied with the time being. Hope rises. Nice. That's what I like to see. So we do have some extra food. Go ahead. Ooh, very close. What'll lower discontent? That'll just raise hope. As soon as it's available, we're going to lower discontent some more. It'll be available very soon. And boom. Let's do it. There it is. And that brings hope back as well. So good. Our guards will check that everything is in order. Thank you, guards. I appreciate that. We do have a lot of sick people still, but they should be filtering in and out. Actually, we have enough workers to go ahead and build a new medical facility, so let's do that while we have the time. Right on the edge, right here, perfect, in the heated zone. It's beautiful, Chad. Our planning has paid off. It's paid off. The outside temperatures may be low as negative 40 degrees Celsius, negative 49 degrees Fahrenheit, but the inside the temperatures may range from negative 7 degrees Celsius to 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius. And warmed by body heat alone. Not cold. Fair point. Fair point. Though it's still a little bit colder than that, because we're currently at negative 70 degrees Celsius. But I believe you. It would definitely be a great starting, a really great starting house. I would love that. Dad, go to bed, you're drunk. No one's drunk. Only had one beer. Though you may not be talking to me. What happened to Londoners Mike Eats? We got rid of them. They are gone and done. We got, as you can see, a lot of discontent down and a lot of hope up, and all of them abandoned the cause. Joining us again. Joining us again. Speaking of not drunk, cheers, guys. Gonna finish off this first beer. Good stuff. Okay, let's add some more research. And let's probably do, actually don't really know, maybe up generator efficiency. No, we don't, we're making enough coal to not really have to worry about generator efficiency at this point. We could do upped heater to allow our side working locations to be more efficient. We'd have a medical, oh, we can't have a medical automaton because we can't build any more automatons. Actually, this is what we need to be doing. We need to be getting the flying hunters, so we can up our resource production significantly, hopefully. So these are both producing coal, and it looks like we have stabilized. Are we making extra? Actually, don't know. Actually, we haven't stabilized. That actually worries me a little bit. Let's go ahead and put some more people to work in the medical facilities. And hello, by the way, Mike Eats. Welcome back in. Bump up the amount of resources we're bringing in per night. Yeah, that's actually problematic. So we are actually slowly losing coal. Maybe we could... What should we do here? We could reduce the heat of some areas. You gotta turn that heater on. The reason we're now slowly losing coal is because all of the areas that were... well, we're adding a lot of houses, adding a lot of heating districts, and we've turned on the expanded heating range for a lot of areas as well. Alright, our houses are looking pretty nice, which is good. Actually build some more houses while we have the chance. You know what we need to do? We need to research better efficiency. We got to go ahead and just get generator efficiency upgrade too. Wish I had one of those fancy gaming chairs. Do you? I could buy one, but those things are too expensive. I'd rather my butt go numb. You know what I would suggest too, be instead of buying a fancy gaming chair, just buying a nice office chair like the one I have. It supports your back. It is cheaper, usually, not always, and is just as good. It just doesn't look quite as cool. It just doesn't look quite as cool. I can definitely say that it is at least been very good for me. I'm gonna add another worker here. We have them available. 37 coal. Okay, everything's working. We could also up our coal efficiency with a foreman. Maybe like working from one of these locations so we gather more. Yeah, don't fall for the car seat. Hype, all the hype. Wait, what is better than gaming chairs? It's not better than gaming chairs, it's just as good, because office chairs are made for ergonomic seating just as much as gaming chairs are, because the people that are working in offices, especially the higher end office chairs, are sitting for just as long as gamers are. So they're just as good. They are on the same level of comfortableness and back support. Yeah, just office chairs. Because I've been looking into them. So personally, I found that it's easier to get a good office chair for a lower price than it is to get a good gaming chair for a lower price. Not that gaming chairs are necessarily too bad. They're good, but they're just, by and large, at least from what I've seen, more expensive than a good office chair. Though you can get really expensive office chairs that are also very good, but really expensive. So it's all just a decision. Did that actually get queued up? Legion 2K. Hello, welcome to the channel. At least I think welcome. Not sure if you've been here before, but either way, hello. Welcome in tonight. How about that? Interesting gaming chairs are super expensive here in Brazil. Yes, they're pretty expensive pretty much everywhere. I personally went and got an office chair and have been loving it. I have, well, not been loving it. I've had it for like 8 years now, so I've loved it the entire time. I've loved it the entire time. It's been very comfortable for me. Okay, really everything is looking fine still, which is great. We are slowly losing coal, which means our next research project should be efficiency, but I think until that point comes, we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to have enough coal to last that out. We also really want to find, wait, how much is this going to cost actually? Let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Heating, generator efficiency 2, reduced by another 10%, which would be perfect because we'd start gaining coal with our current production again. 15 hours dust. 30 coal, 30 steel and 50 wood. That is, we'll have that easily tomorrow once this is finished researching. Where is the snowman? These people are busy trying to stay alive. Papa Pajama Dad. They're not building snowmen. Maybe the children are. Actually, they probably would be if we weren't putting the work in the mines, but no one was looking to gaming ones. Probably I should take a look at office ones again. I agree. You should take a look at office ones again. It is, like I said, definitely in my experience. And also the thing is, people have been developing office chairs for a lot longer than they've been developing gaming chairs, so there are some really reputable office chair companies out there as well. Yeah, I would say it's definitely something to look into. Definitely something to look into. Not that buying a gaming chair and having that hype and enjoying like sitting on a branded chair and all that is not good. They just can be a little overpriced, and so sometimes it's better to go the office chair route and get the same level of comfort. With my office chair, is the fake leather is peeling off it all over. I believe you, Zonflux Gaming. Actually, that makes a lot of sense to me. And mine is not actually leather; it's like a fabric, which is really nice. And the other thing I will have to say about that is that gaming chairs are that fake leather pretty often as well, so they have, from what I've heard, a reputation of peeling quite a lot as well. It's basically done peeling already. Yeah, see that's actually why I didn't get a fake leather office chair. I went for just one that is carpet, or not. It's like a carpet fabric. I don't know if you can see it. It's just like, yeah, like a very micro, I don't know, whatever it's called. A small, what are the little flake things that come up from carpets? I have no idea what those are called. Little hair follicles. Small grained office chair, carpet style. Yeah, and that stuff never peels off, usually, at least very rarely. All right, let's continue, chat. We must push forward into the abyss. Can we round up prisoners again? We actually can very soon, so it's actually probably... The problem is the more prisoners we round up, the more people hate us. So I actually kind of don't want to use that. What does this do? This only raises hope, which is maybe not optimal. We can have regular food on. Why are people discontent? Unpopular decision. For overtime working. Where are they working overtime? Probably in, yeah, here. No, they're maybe in the steel mills? Where are people working overtime? Ah, there's one. Let's leave this one working overtime for now. From what I understand, some of the gaming chairs are cheap car seats. Yeah, I've heard, especially the lower cost ones as well. I've heard they're, yeah, made pretty cheaply. Not always great. So, yeah. I have 2 cats, so they shred upholstery chairs. Ah, that does make a lot of that makes a lot of sense. Zonflux. Ooh. Yeah, that's a rough situation. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that, because even the gaming chairs are the same way, right? They are also third wave. That's 6, but third wave. That's where the overtime switch is. Yes, it is. That is where the overtime switch is. Indeed, Legion. Indeed. We left that one in overtime because we want more coal generation right now because we don't have good enough efficiency. But yes. Oh, wait, do you mean you were looking for it? Because if you were looking for it, you're welcome. That has happened to me so many times. Actually, I can recall 2 specific times where I was like panicking, trying to search for like a switch or a key to try and find something and was not able to do it until someone in chat was like, by the way, triangle, you idiot. It's right there. Just go click on it, please. You've had the game for like 1 day. Oh, very nice. Are you enjoying it so far? It has been a blast for me. On our 3rd wave. The 3rd group of refugees is here. They're on the verge of collapse. Exhausted by their journey and by tending to the gravely ill and injured with them, their leader Nansen is among them. Ah, Nansen the Explorer. I love it. I love it. We're evacuating everyone we can, but many stayed behind with those who were too ill to travel. Yeah, only so much time in a day. Absolutely, Legion. Absolutely. Nansen amongst them. God, have mercy on us all. The frost is coming. Shall we let them in? We cannot click off this. We need to decide right now. 50 of them gravely ill. Holy mess. You know what? Let's just amputate all their limbs. Let's let them in. Let's just see. We've never done this before. We've never let every group in. We've always backed off right there and said all the gravely ill, you can go die in the snow. So we're going to let them in since we're in a pretty good situation. What looms ahead, chat? Sir, now we can clearly see that the refugees we're running from. The Great Frost is coming. We have to prepare. Our scientists say that they can calculate the severity of the storm from observations. They just need a day or 2 to prepare for their instruments and install them in the beacon. So this is actually something that happened. I think we had to research this, right? Research beacon stereoscopic lens. For some reason, I could not, for the life of me, find where the stereoscopic lens was, because it's all the way up here in the right-hand corner, and I was so focused on following the trees down, I was like, beacon, scouts, outpost, where's this stereoscopic lens? And then someone told me, and I felt like a complete idiot. So I'm with you, Legion. My pet peeves with the game is that it doesn't let you look at your city's status before making decisions. So it does on some of them, the minor decisions that just pop up, but then other ones it doesn't. I would say like these big decisions they had to make, it does not, but the other ones it does. It is kind of weird though, I agree with that, Nim, absolutely. Oh, I forgot this beer was empty. Grab another one real quick. And I think we should be in good hands for at least a little bit. Once we get these resource tents upgraded, we can start upgrading them specifically. And yeah, I think that'll be about it. So cheers, guys, to helping the gravely ill by cutting their arms and legs off, and hopefully surviving, I think, maybe. LOL, Legion. You gotta be nice. You're right, we do gotta be nice. Actually, we don't gotta be. We're not at all in the past. But now we are, because I feel like we have at least decent infrastructure to try and handle it. No infirmaries, no infirmaries. I've actually never researched or made an infirmary, and we were actually going to this time, but we realized we didn't have any more steam cells, so we just didn't have the ability to do it, because I went and looked at it, and an infirmary costs 1 steam cell. Love when people try to drink empty beers. Yes, it happens to me quite frequently. It's not only with beer. I do it with my coffee cup every day when we stream, and usually with water as well, because I forget, you know, while I'm streaming, I'm doing everything, I'm looking at things, reading chat, and I'll just pick it up and be like, oh, well then, that was unfortunate. That's okay. So let's go ahead and, what do I want to do here? How's what cost? Oh, tin steel less. That actually seems like an amazing thing. It takes 15 hours to research. Can't do that. Don't have time to do that. Let's continue forward. Let's move forward, chat. We need to lower discontent again if we can. That'll be pretty soon. Yeah, to use inverse either until refugees hard, and then again, Faith Path has a building cat. Yes, the heal and gravely ill that doesn't cost steam cores nor research. But if I do refugees hard, I probably will go for that option, just to not waste the steam cores. Look at this. There is a road here. Oh, it's being built. Okay, that's okay. I can handle that. We need to heal these people really bad. Actually, let's go ahead and build another infirmary. Speaking of healing people. Or not an infirmary, a medical outpost. God, I wish it would fit right there, but it just does not. It just does not. We have some houses we built over here so we can go and squeeze an infirmary in that is heated. And go and get people working at that one as well. Or does it actually... Oh, yeah, I read that. Not for main story and arc. Okay, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. I feel like it'd probably become a lot more necessary, especially because one of the main objectives is to heal that huge input of people in the refugees are. Wow, that got built really fast. Nice, I'll take it. Let's go ahead and turn the heater on as well. Yeah, but some people getting sick, but not really. Oh wait, did the temperature went up again? I didn't even realize that. We need to stock up on coal. Let's go ahead and turn that down a little bit. I did not realize the temperature went up again. Probably should have been paying attention to that. No factory nor automatons to compensate. I gotcha. Use like 8 infirmaries in refugee hard to be able to accept everyone. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me. We had like 30 infirmaries. No, we had like 30 regular... Literally, I think it was close to 20, something like that. Regular medical outposts. All right, flying hunters have been researched. Should keep people from starving. Let's go ahead and do generator efficiency next, and that will allow us to stabilize on coal production, I believe. And while we do that, we want to build 2 things. We want to build some more resource, the hunters' hangars. Probably 2 of these right now, and then we're gonna build some more houses to try and heat people better. We're gonna try and build more houses. I don't know if we're going to be able to. We have everything on the map is at least a bunker, which is great. That's much better than it has been in the past. We are still feeding people, but barely. People are hungry, overcrowded medical facilities, so we're going to solve the people are hungry thing soon. And then lack of medical care, The other thing that's kind of weird is I don't really understand why they want us to do the stereoscopic lynch. It doesn't really seem like we need to. I'm trying so hard to not scream right now. I've been almost had her 4 times, Kissel. Oh, I've been there, my man. That is rough when you're almost there. But the good thing is, that means you're almost there. That is progress. So you're going to get her soon. Just got to get the right time. You died of bullshit reasons. You actually probably watched me die to some of those Valkyries pretty fast. The food ration for the ill with no triage was enough. Buildings weren't cold, so that helped. Ooh, nice. You know what? I'll have to remember that if we do the refugee scenario on hard. That actually seemed pretty damn cool. A good way to morally do it, especially the triage and the food rations thing. If you have some extra food, you can probably pull things like that off. So these new hunters things will be upgraded to hunter hangars, which will pull in, I think, 10 more, actually almost 15 more food per day. We're slowly getting all these fools treated. Oh my Jesus Christ. This road is gonna be the end of me, chat. It's gonna be the end of me. Why is it not built yet? It is built. It's right next to a road. It's really quite strange. Work. We have a lot of people hungry and a lot of people. Oh, we actually have more people homeless as well. Crap. Okay, let's actually build some more houses. Right here. Oh, that's fine. We don't need those resources. We do not need those resources. Not enough wood. Okay, that's fine. We'll wait. Completely away from her attack, and it wasn't even an AoE. I just hit a rock. Just not the rock. No, man. Oh, it sucks. Almost, though. All you gotta do is not do that next time. Can't take it anymore. The rock gave him cardiac arrest. The dreaded Rock of Ages. Like that's a song or something. Show, maybe? I don't know. I really like the animation of the Hunter's Hangars. I think it's really cool. They bring like little blimps out at night and just zoom away. I think that is fantastic. There's a lot of people starving and a lot of people still gravely ill. We're probably gonna have some people die here if we're not careful. So let's actually build another medical outpost. Where can we squeeze? Ah, we can squeeze it in right there. Perfect. That'll be great. That'll be great. We should have enough wood to go. Yeah, we can just build this right up to it. We definitely have enough people to work it. To be completely honest, I feel like maybe we should have built another research hub. I kind of want to do a 24-hour shift to go ahead and get the stuff researched. Ooh, it's about to get really cold. Let's go ahead and turn up to level 3. Level 4, I mean. And we're stable enough with coal to finish up. You know what? Let's do this. Let's pull a 24-hour shift. Oh, there's so much discontent. I really kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to do that, just because that's a lot of discontent. But and the discontent's gonna get really bad whenever. You know, actually, let's do it for the research, and then just immediately use this to counteract it. Oh, we need 10 food rations. That's right. Well, as soon as we get the chance, we'll use that to counteract it. Also, we can put people in prison if we want. That'll help as well. Alright, I stayed at 89% discontent the whole game? Really? That's a lot of discontent. Well, damn. It must be very difficult then. I assumed it was based off of everything else you said. That only further validates that. We've been at like 90% difficulty, discontent for like the first half of this, and then 40% we were fine, and now the last 20% I think we're gonna have pretty high difficulty and discontent. Alright, it's gonna be cold, but it shouldn't be too cold. It should be livable still. It is livable still. Perfect. We're gonna get another heat surge pretty soon. So everything is still okay. Ooh, the apathy sets in, chat. So the people you ordered to stay for yet another emergency shift are working very slowly. Very slowly. So many hours of toil, they become apathetic, which makes sense. They don't see how we can survive in the storm, no matter how well we prepare. So I'm pretty sure if we force them to work, someone will die. I'm pretty sure. At least one workshop on 24 hours. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, really? Always? Interesting. I even in the beginning of the game, it built just so I could transfer 5 people over to that other, and had 24 hours off cooldown. Dang. That actually makes sense, but definitely seems like it would be, it would encourage a lot of discontent. I don't know. I like having 2 all the time. I always build 2 immediately as the game starts, as soon as I can. Usually right as I build the extra tents. It's the best strategy I've found. But I try not to use 24 hours quite as much, but I definitely could say I use it most on the research facilities. Force them to work hard. Let's do that. That seems like a great plan, right? And, ooh, it's working at 0%? Going to build? What? The heck? Resident 3 24-hour shifts. Oh my god! 2 on wood, 1 on the workshop. Yikes! I bet they hated you. But I guess, that's a good thing, though. They hated you, but they survived, and that's all that really matters. Damn, what the hell? As soon as we get more food, I want to be able to use this food ration thing to make them work more efficiently over the night. I think that'd be quite good. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And let's build some more houses. Not enough wood. What? Oh, how much wood do we need? Oh, we need 35 wood. Okay, well, I kind of wish we had 1 more automaton so we could work the 2 steam mines and everything else, but we don't, and that's okay. Good. Everything is still going okay-ish. Oh, is this? Oh, it's almost finished being built. Perfect. Look at this. It's still not. Okay, this has to be a bug, right? Look at this. There's no way this is not a bug. It's like directly on a street. It's directly on a street. Let's just build out here. Oh, we don't have enough wood. No, we have enough wood, right? The hell? That's really strange. I don't know what the deal with that is. Alright, look at all the hunters coming back. That's a beautiful sight, chat. That is a beautiful sight. Very low risk of getting ill, and I love that as well. Their workplace is a hunter's cabin that is literally freezing, which means they almost definitely will get ill. And he has a very little risk of getting ill because their workplace doesn't even matter because they don't even go in there.